Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we'll be making a threaded lid and a threaded container in FreeCAD and exporting it to Bambu Studio to make it printable. I'm your guide, Mr. H, and let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on New Sketch, and we're going to select the XZ plane. From the XZ plane, we're going to start making our lid. So our lid, we're going to click on line here. We're going to click the center origin until you see that little X icon show up. And we're going to make this 20 millimeters by 0 degrees and press enter. Then we're going to go to the end and we're going to make this 10 millimeters by 90 degrees. From there, we're going to select this portion and we're going to start making the thickness of the walls of the lid. So the thickness of the lid is going to be 2 millimeters, and this makes negative 180 degrees. And now we can go down and make this 8 millimeters and negative 90. And now we can go all the way back 18 by negative 180. And then we select this and select this point. Make sure you see the X icon on both of them and then press left click. So now we have the first portion, and let's also fix some of these so we can see them properly. And there we have it. Now we can see everything properly. Let's start making the actual container portion. So for the container portion, we're going to add a construction line and we're going to start making it from right here. We're going to go 1 millimeter, make this 90 degrees, and put this right there. Now we can go back to the normal lines and we can start setting our container. So our container is going to be 4 millimeters long and it's going to go down from here all the way here, which should be 8 by negative 90. Now we're going to go to this portion right here and we're going to go 2 millimeters to the left at negative 180. And now we're going to go back up. And when we go up, we can now decide the size we'd like for the container. So let's make this 10 and 90. And let's go to the right. And let's make this 4 and 0. And now we can decide the size. So for this example, I'm going to do 20 millimeters. So if this is 20, this should be 16 because we want to keep minimum 2 millimeter gap. And now we're going to connect it back to the start. So it's going to be 18 by 180. And this is going to be 20 by 180. And lastly, we connect these 2 points. Remember to see the X icon. And we're done this portion. Now let's move this out of the way so we can actually see everything properly. I know it looks a little complicated currently, but let me show you what it looks like with the revolve tool. So we've made our shape. Now we can click on revolve right here. And we can press OK. And now we have our container. Now we just need to create our actual threads and we'll be set. So if you want to take a look back to what our sketch was, we can go back and we can change values if you'd like. So the way this works is we made these 2 separate pieces. So we have like this L shape here, then we have this container shape there, and basically we just made 1/2 and we rotated it 360 degrees to make a circle. Now we're going to make our threads right here. We only have to make 2 threads or 2 triangles. And basically it's just going to be a helix. So let's escape here. Let's go to front view. Let's create a new sketch on the XZ plane. And let's hide the revolve and show the sketch. and let's go to the new sketch we just made. So for this new sketch, we're going to add one thread to the lid and one thread to the container, then add a helix. So let's start by adding our construction line as reference. So this is going to be 18 by 0 degrees, and we're going to add it at 5 and 90 degrees. So this is where our corner piece is going to start, or our thread, and let's start making our thread. So make sure you see the X icon when you hover over this point, and we're going to make this 2 millimeters by 135 degrees. Click on this point, make sure you see the X icon, 2 millimeters by 45 degrees, and now connect these points. So it should be 2 millimeters by 2 millimeters, and we should see 45 degrees on this line and 135 degrees on this line. And now let's make the second thread. So let's leave sketch. Let's create a new sketch. And let's do the same thing again. So this, before it was 18, now we're going to do 16 by 0. And let's make this thread about right here to give some space. We'll do 4 by 90. So unfortunately, I did not connect that line. So let's try again. So make sure you see the X icon. So 4 by 90 degrees. And now let's try making our lines again. We need to space out these points to be 1 millimeter difference in 1 millimeter gap between those 2 points at the front. So let's make this 45. Click on this point, make this 2, 135. And connect that point with this point. So it seems I made a mistake somewhere. Let's figure that out. So 2 by 45, X icon, 2 by 135, and connect this point to this point. Now let's make this a little smaller. Let's do 3 instead. We can see that the height of this starts at 5 millimeters. And if we go to their second thread, we can see the height starts at 3 millimeters. This, since it is 2.83 millimeters tall, should give us around a 1 millimeter gap of height and width right here from these 2 points. So this should be perfect enough. Now let's start adding our helix. So you're going to select your sketch. Let's first do this one and click on additive helix. And now we got to size it correctly. So first, let's make sure which sketch am I working on. We're going to hide this. And this is the lid. So the lid can only go from here to here. So let's go back to additive helix. And this is way too high. So let's start bringing this down to around, let's just make this 2. Let's try it again. So I press Ctrl Z to undo. And let's make this 2 right. 2.3. Let's try 4. We basically want to see the tip of it show up on our screen. And which one was this? So we made the additive helix for, was this a container or the thread? All right, so we made the additive helix for the container. And now let's make the additive helix for the lid. So once again, click on it, additive helix. Let's make this smaller. So 2.3. And you see this point right here. This is kind of what we want. And press OK. Now we can press Shift and my mouse button, Control Shift and right click to rotate our model. So if we go to view and we go to clipping view, we can actually enable clipping, and we can see this in half. So you can see the thread there. Let me rotate this properly so you can see it. And that thread is not showing up. Let me try clipping it from another direction. Yeah, and we can see it right there. Perfect. So now all we have left to do is export this and send it off to be 3D printed. First, let's rename the body. To rename, we're going to click it and then right click. And we're going to rename this to container model. Then we're going to click on file, export, 3MF. Let's put that in downloads. And let's put this in Bambu Studio. We're going to go to prepare and let's drag and drop our 3MF file. So it should be right here, and we can just drag and drop that right there. And now we're also going to split this into objects, and we should have 2 separate parts that we can auto align properly. And now we have a container. One thing we might need to look into is in these ends right here, we need to round them out. Currently, I haven't found a good method in FreeCAD. But if I do, I'll definitely update this tutorial. But this is how to make a lid. And if you want to customize any of the values, you can go back, go to the sketch. And let's say you want to make the lid longer. Just change these values right here. And make sure they are 4 millimeters apart. So let's make this 36. And let's make this 40. And now we have a much bigger container. So if we leave sketch, we can check our revolve, and there we have it. Just before you go, I'd kindly like to ask, can you leave a like, comment, subscribe? I do greatly appreciate that you stood to the end of the video, and hopefully my tutorials are helpful, and I'm very grateful once again, and I hope to see you in the next tutorial. Have a great day.